Today I'm going to share with you a quick little flow that you can do anytime you want to open up your whole body and just calm and relax your mind. So start sitting wherever you can get comfortable, maybe one leg in front of the other. Tune into your breath. Then when you're ready, big inhale, sweep the arms way up overhead and release the hands down to your heart center. We'll take 3 deep breaths here. So big inhale. Long exhale. 2 more like that. Deep breath in. Exhale it out. Last one, filling all the way up. And exhale, release. Let your hands come down to your sides. We'll take that right arm way up and overhead, leaning onto the left hand, stretching through the side of your body. And then inhale up and all the way over to the other side. Let your next inhale lift you up through the center. This time just gently walking your hands out in front of you. Let yourself fold over your legs. Let the head and the neck relax. Start to walk your hands back past your hips, bringing them back behind you. Open and arch your back, maybe even lifting your hips up off the floor here if that feels good. And then release your hips gently back down to the mat. Slowly sweeping your legs around behind you, coming into your tabletop position, stacking those hips on top of the knees, hands under the shoulders, and just start to move through your back here in any way that feels good. You can take those cat-cow stretches, or maybe move a little side to side if that feels even better. Starting to move into all the different parts of your body, waking everything up. Tuck your toes when you're ready. Big inhale, lift the hips all the way up and back behind you, finding your downward dog. Oh, paddle out the legs a little bit here, swaying gently from side to side. Big inhale, stretch that right leg way up and back behind you. Open up some space and then just gently release it back down. Same thing, other side. Big inhale, sweeps the left leg up. And then gently release it back down, starting to look in front of you. Walk the hands gently forward to the top of the mat, finding your ragdoll fold. Maybe you just dangle here, or you can catch opposite elbows and sway a little bit from side to side. Releasing your grip when you're ready, rolling all the way up to stand. Big inhale once you reach the top. And exhale all the way back down. Good. 2 more times just like that. Big inhale to lift it up. And exhale, release and fold all the way up and over your legs. 1 more time. Big inhale, bringing it all the way up. Maybe a little arch at the top if it feels good. And gently fold it forward. Let your hands find the mat. Step your feet all the way back into your plank pose, warming up the body here. Hands under the shoulders, nice long line from your shoulders all the way down to your ankles. Maybe find some gentle movement here, rocking side to side or front and back over the toes. Release your knees down to the mat and then slowly lower to your belly. We'll interlace the hands behind the back. Inhale to arch everything up off the mat. Maybe rock a little side to side here too if that feels good. When you're ready, releasing out of that one. Hands come under the shoulders, gently lifting your hips all the way back to your heels for a child's pose. Softening in here for a couple nice deep breaths. We'll take the right arm all the way through, threading the needle here, just getting a gentle shoulder stretch. Maybe your hips stay back by the heels, or you might want to bring them forward over the knees for a little bit more weight in that shoulder. And then gently unwinding straight over to the other side, threading the left arm all the way underneath the right shoulder, finding whichever version of this stretch feels really good on this side. Gently coming up. When you're ready, we'll release back into our tabletop. Tuck the toes, inhale the hips high, finding your way back to your downward facing dog. From here, right leg sweeps up and back behind you, opening up the hips, and then step that right foot forward in between the hands. Settling into a low lunge here. Let the hips relax, supporting your weight with your hands. Making any adjustments you need. And then release that back knee down to the floor. When you're ready, big inhale, reaching the arms way up overhead. We'll take a little twist over to the right. And then gently inhale back to center. Same thing over to the other side. Nice open twist to the left. And coming back through the middle, release your hands to the mat. We're going to keep the back toes tucked, keep the back knee down, and just stretch the hips back into a runner's lunge. Stretching out the hamstring here. Really let the upper body lengthen. Now when you're ready, bring your weight back into that front foot. Tuck the back toes, lift the hips up, straightening out that back leg for a little bit of a pyramid stretch before we come right back into that lunge. Inhale, finding your crescent lunge. Taking a couple deep breaths here. Moving gently with your breath. Inhale is lifting you up. And when you're ready, exhale, bringing your hands down to the mat. Step it all the way back to your plank pose. We're going to lower all the way down to the belly. Inhale, open the chest, upward facing dog. And then shift the hips back again. Coming through whatever you like on your way to your downward facing dog. All right, other side this time. Left leg sweeping high as you inhale. And then step that foot all the way on through. So letting your hips open up here a little bit as we start off this low lunge. Maybe your hips rock a little side to side or front and back. And then as you're ready, release that back knee down onto the mat. Big inhale to peel your chest open. Arms come high. Twist over to that left side. And then big inhale brings you up through the center and tipping over to the right. Nice open twist here. When you're ready, framing that front foot with your hands, sink your hips back into your runner's lunge, half split, flexing the left toes back towards your face. And then shift your hips forward, tuck the back toes, and lift the hips up high. We'll bend into that front knee as you're ready, coming back into our lunge. Inhale, rising all the way up, crescent lunge. And exhale, soften in here. Allowing yourself to hold this pose easily, moving with your breath whenever it feels natural to do so. And then releasing your hands down to the mat, step it on back. Coming through your plank pose, we'll open up onto the right hand, finding a side plank, rolling onto the outside edge of that right foot. Exhale, coming back through the middle, and inhale, open right on up to the other side. So resting on your left hand and left foot this time. Coming back through the middle and lower all the way down to your belly. Inhale, open up your chest. Exhale, start to shift your hips back. Coming into a child's pose, soften in here. Taking a few deep breaths. Now, when you're ready, gently walking your hands back up to your knees, coming to sit on your heels, and just taking a few nice long deep breaths in and out through your nose. And release.